Hey guys, Tom here, and today I am bringing you my WWE SummerSlam 2016 predictions. My excitement for SummerSlam is like a 9 or 10 out of 10. I am so looking forward to this pay-per-view. The whole card is so unpredictable, so in today's video, I'm going to try and predict every single match on the match card. It's going to be a great pay-per-view. This could potentially be like one of the best SummerSlams ever. Let's get right into the video. If we can get 400 likes on today's prediction video, I will do a SummerSlam review straight after the show. Anyway, let's get right into the predictions. So the first match I'm going to predict is Eva Marie, Alexa Bliss, and Natalya taking on Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi. Now, the winner for this is going to be Eva Marie. They've been building her up for the last 3 weeks. She's been getting out of every single match she possibly could. I don't know how they come up with all these excuses, but I think Eva Marie is going to show up at SummerSlam and somehow beat Becky Lynch, Naomi, and Carmella in this match. She's going to put all the women on SmackDown on notice, and somehow she's going to get a victory. I don't know how she's going to do it, but that is the story they are going to tell. The next match I'm going to predict is Sheamus versus Cesaro, and this is the first match of a best of 7 series match. So some people don't know what this match means. Basically, they're going to have 7 matches. Yeah, 7 matches on top of like the 2 they've already had. So it's going to be Cesaro taking on Sheamus at SummerSlam. This is the first match of 7 they're going to have, and I'm going to go for Sheamus in this match. The simple reason is, I think many people think Cesaro is going to win this best of 7 series overall, so you should have the guy that people don't expect to win the whole series to win the first match. That'll put Sheamus in front, the heel in front, and make Cesaro on the defensive and have to scratch and claw to get a win back in the next match. The next match I'm going to predict is the WWE United States Championship match. Rusev against Roman Reigns. Now, we did get this match on Monday Night Raw. I was really hoping this match was going to be good, but from what we saw on Raw, I don't know, I'm not as excited as I was. But I'm going to go for Roman Reigns to defeat Rusev for the WWE United States Championship. Yep, that is right. We're going to get a new United States champion over on Monday Night Raw. I honestly think Roman Reigns has been doing a very good job in the last 2 months. He has improved so much, and he's kind of come out of his shell a little bit in this feud, and I think he's been looking great. Now, at the time when he was in the WWE Championship picture, I was not happy with Roman Reigns at all, but now he's in this US title picture, I think he's been pretty decent, and I have no problems with him being the United States champion. Now, Rusev is a good heel, but for me, I am getting a little bit tired. I'm getting a little bit bored of seeing Rusev being the United States champion. It's a little bit boring. We all know Vince McMahon is very keen on pushing Roman Reigns. Now, he's tried to push him right to the top for the WWE Championship, and it didn't quite work. So I think he's going to put the United States title on him to see what happens. So yeah, Roman Reigns, the new United States champion at SummerSlam. The next match I'm going to predict is Enzo Amore and Big Cass taking on Jericho or Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. I think Enzo Amore and Big Cass are going to get this win. One of the two is going to pin Chris Jericho. Now, I think this match could potentially end up in a roll-up because Jericho and Owens is a pretty fresh new team. They don't want to lose clean straight away, but I definitely think the WWE, Vince McMahon, and all the officials backstage are really keen on Enzo and Cass. They've been giving them a lot of promo time, a lot of time on TV recently. It's clear they really like these guys, so they're going to get a big win over Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens at SummerSlam. They are really only 1 win away from probably challenging the tag team champions, and they're going to get that big win at SummerSlam in their hometown as well against Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. You know, Chris Jericho always comes back to put over young, fresh, new talent, and that's exactly what Enzo and Cass are. Jericho to put over Enzo and Cass in Brooklyn, New York. The WWE Tag Team Championship match, the New Day, without Big E against Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson. Now, it's going to be a huge shame if Big E is not on the pay-per-view. It's the second biggest pay-per-view of the year. Surely Big E's not, he's got to be there. Surely he's going to be there. But for me, we're going to get new WWE Tag Team Champions, Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson. Now, Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson, the WWE paid a lot of money for these guys, and they've really been taking them seriously, finally, in the last few weeks. They've got a lot of momentum right now. All the ring post artist thing they did, they've put a lot of effort in getting these guys over as heels in recent weeks. They did take some huge losses in that feud with John Cena, so they should get a big win here against the tag team champions and become the new WWE tag team champions. Now, if they don't become the new WWE tag team champions at SummerSlam, I think they will become the new WWE tag team champions the night after, because basically on the night of SummerSlam, the New Day will have held those titles for 364 days, but on Monday Night Raw, they will have officially held them for more than a year. So if the WWE want to play off that and say, oh, the New Day were champions for over a year, then I could see the New Day dropping the titles on Monday Night Raw instead, but I definitely think at the end of Monday Night Raw or at the end of SummerSlam, we are going to get a new tag team champions. The next match is the WWE Intercontinental Championship match. The Miz taking on Apollo Crews. This is the worst built match out of all the matches on the pay-per-view, but I'm going to go with The Miz to win this match. Now, my biggest reason is the fact that we've already got loads of new champions going to be crowned on this pay-per-view. I mean, I'm talking about, 2 new champions being crowned, so I don't think we're going to get another one crowned at SummerSlam. Now, I'm expecting Dean Ambrose to retain his title, so they still need a heel champion, a top heel on SmackDown, and that's why I think The Miz is going to retain his title. And Miz has been doing a decent job as a heel, so yeah, why not? I mean, it's going to hurt Apollo Crews a little bit, so it could be with a roll-up, it could be with a distraction from Maurice, but I do think Miz walks out with the title. The next match is Sasha Banks taking on Charlotte. I'm going to go with Sasha Banks, the boss, to win this match. We waited so long for Sasha Banks to win the title, so why would she drop the title at SummerSlam? Charlotte, she was a pretty boring champion. She held it for way too long. I'm definitely not ready to see Charlotte with the title again, so for me, Charlotte is not winning. Sasha Banks is still the women's champion. We've also got John Cena taking on AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. I think the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, is going to get the win in this match because AJ Styles won the first match between Cena and himself. The next match, John Cena won, so he got his win back, so it's now 1-1. And I think in the third and final match, AJ Styles is going to win the feud overall. This is AJ Styles' huge, big match. It's definitely his biggest match since he came to the WWE. John Cena is the proving ground. AJ Styles needs to beat John Cena. He is money. He is greatness. He is awesome. AJ Styles is going to get put over by John Cena, and I definitely think this could be a huge win for AJ Styles. John Cena has got to put over AJ Styles here. Vince McMahon has got to put his differences aside. Ignore the fact AJ spent most of his career in TNA. He's in the WWE now. You need to take him seriously. You don't need to have Cena, the WWE guy, go over the TNA guy, AJ Styles. No, that is stupid. AJ Styles has got to win this match. I'm now going to predict Dean Ambrose against Dolph Ziggler. The winner is Dean fucking Ambrose. Yep, that is right. It doesn't really feel like this feud means anything. It feels like on the first SmackDown Live after the draft, they needed a challenger for Dean Ambrose at SummerSlam, so they put loads of names in the hat and they just picked out Dolph Ziggler. He hasn't been built up well at all. Some of his promos have been good in recent weeks. I like what Dolph Ziggler's doing, but he doesn't feel like a WWE champion. He maybe did 3 years ago, but he definitely doesn't right now. This just feels like a filler. They're doing this match simply to get the WWE title on the SummerSlam card. They haven't been given enough time to work a good program for the WWE Championship, so they just threw Dolph Ziggler in there. I don't see anything special happening here. I just see Dean Ambrose retaining his title. The WWE Universal Championship. Who is winning? Is it Seth Rollins? Is it Finn Balor? Seth Rollins is winning the WWE Universal Championship and is going to become the first ever Universal Champion. He's just a guy. He is, he may be the top guy on Raw, but honestly, he may even be the top guy on the whole roster right now. He is the top athlete. He's just the right guy to be the first Universal Champion. You just can't disagree with that. We've got a top babyface, Dean Ambrose, on SmackDown, so I think we need a top heel on Raw to be your champion. I honestly can't really see the WWE having Dean Ambrose and and Finn Balor as their champions at the same time. They're both not really brilliant spokesmen for the company, but Seth Rollins is. I also think it's just a bit too predictable for Finn Balor to win this match. I mean, he only came in like 3 weeks ago. It's just way too obvious to have Finn Balor win this match and become the first champion. And it would be kind of counterproductive because once Finn Balor wins that title, then he's kind of accomplished everything in the WWE. So do they really want to make him accomplish the top title straight away? I mean, he's only really just started establishing his character, and he only brought out the demon last week, 6 days before SummerSlam. He's still establishing his character. I think Seth Rollins takes the title. And the next and final match, Brock Lesnar taking on Randy Orton. This one was really hard to predict. In the past, Brock Lesnar has just whitewashed every match, but I think Randy Orton wins. I really do. You know, Vince McMahon is potentially really pissed off at Brock Lesnar for failing those drug tests, and he might potentially punish him in this match. Randy Orton, he just returned from that really long injury, so it would be kind of stupid to make him lose in his first big pay-per-view match since coming back. And Randy Orton's the one that's going to be appearing on every SmackDown Live after SummerSlam. I mean, Brock Lesnar, he could just leave and we might not see him until the Royal Rumble, so what's the point of giving him the win? And with the mad rumours of Goldberg coming back and potentially starting a feud with Brock Lesnar, maybe for this year's Survivor Series or next year's WrestleMania, then Goldberg could come back and distract Brock Lesnar, and that would be a way for Randy Orton to win his match. Now this one's really difficult to predict because Brock Lesnar hasn't been pinned since he broke the Undertaker streak, and is Randy Orton really the guy to beat Brock Lesnar after all these years? I'm not too sure. That's why I kind of think that maybe Goldberg or somebody's going to distract him, and that's the reason Brock Lesnar gets beat. I don't know. I think Randy Orton's got to get the win here. He's going to be the guy that's going to be on TV for weeks, and he's only just returned. He can't take this big loss to the beast Brock Lesnar. So Randy Orton is going to win the main event. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you did in fact enjoy my predictions. Remember, 400 likes is the aim. Thanks for watching. Watch out for my SummerSlam review if we get all those likes. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter for live tweets through SummerSlam, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. Take care. Spike your hair.